Hello, 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 everybody. I am back. As promised, I'm back with another video as I had promised. Let's wait for you guys. Guys, last live was horrible simply because the internet has had gone bad on me, and my SD card, my phone doesn't have memory card. So every time I try to film on my I don't know, because of moving around my phone, I lost my memory card. So whenever I'm trying to film for you guys, I my phone is, something is wrong with my phone. My phone keeps telling me that I need memory card, I need memory card. So there is no way I can actually film a video and edit, unless, so the only way I can do is live. I can come to you guys is live. So hello guys, today I'm putting you guys on a tripod. So, and the tripod, actually there's a ring light, so it's a bit up close and personal. You can see all my scars and everything today. Okay, we are here live, guys. You are live. Hello everybody. Hey, hey, hey guys. So I had promised you guys that I'm going to bring a live, and that today I'm gonna try to keep a timer. I don't want to make this video go long before the internet starts acting out on me. So I hope your day is doing great. We are going to react to a video of a lady. She's a Nigerian lady, and her channel is called Sandra's Reality. And I want you guys to go, and when you finish watching this video, I want you guys to go and subscribe to her channel. She's a very new YouTuber who just came on here, and I need you guys to support her. And also the people who haven't, because okay, the reason why I wouldn't send you guys to a channel to go and subscribe to a channel that I myself don't find interesting. So the reason why I'm sending you guys to her channel is because I find Sandra's channel quite, her videos are very interesting. You know, I like videos where people are real and they are telling real stories that are happening in our societies. I like people, you know, people that you can relate to, that will tell their stories, will cry. They are not afraid to cry. They're not afraid to bear their hearts out, to tell their story just the way they fit them. And this is Sandra. She's not afraid. She has gone through so much, and you guys will start, she's got a few videos in her channel because she just started making videos, but she's got so much support, and you guys also go and support her. So what happened with Sandra is, first of all, background of Sandra, according to her video, is that she was forced into an arranged marriage by her parents. So basically, it's things that happen in our society. If it didn't happen to you, it's not your story. So it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen to a lot of women. Just like a lot of women go through FGM, female genital mutilation, in various parts of Africa. In various parts, yeah. It's still happening even now. A lot of women go through a lot. There are people who just don't come and talk about these stories in open for you guys to know what they are actually happening. So Sandra was amongst the girls, and amongst, like, you would think that there are some traditions or some things in Africa, in different parts of Africa, that has been abolished. But no, they are no more, because they are still happening even until today. Because even in my parents' days, when I told you guys that my mom told us that she was forced into marrying my father, and you know, it's a long story. That caused us to grow up in so much pain and agony, and set us up for a lot of a lot of drama in our lives as we were growing as kids, because no love, fighting parents, and no good foundation. That, and children needs good foundation, but we had nothing like that. So Sandra is, I relate to her because what happened to her happened to my mom. My mom gave us that story of, she was forced into marrying somebody that she didn't love. Like, like you, when she's a teenager, because her family was poor, and they put a price on her head so that she can bring her family wealth. They basically sold her off and took her to a man's house at a very tender age. She didn't love, she didn't know even what intimacy is. As a child, she has no idea. She just came back from wherever she was, minding her own business, still in her mother's house. And she was told, hey, she found visitors in the house, and those visitors, one of them happened to be the husband that actually now she was forced to marry. And now the story of the husband, they set her for failure, guys. Her parents set her for failure. And it is so painful to listen to how much her life unfolded. Like, it's unbelievable. So the man that she's talking about in this video that I'm going to react to is her husband. The one that that now she is crying about. Obviously, as time goes by, they learn to love each other. Yeah, she was a kid in a man's house. She had to be forced to become now a wife. Guys, what is the video quality like? Tell me. I need to know. What is the video quality like? Just one person to tell me what is the video quality like. I'm waiting. What is the video quality and sound like? Please reply. Please reply. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay. You guys said it's good. So Sandra is Nigerian, and she will tell you guys her story right now. I'm gonna tell you guys how the village people. This is the reason why, guys, I know that people will call you names and will say that you are, you are, what is it called? You're boasting, or you are whatever. But avoid village. Sometimes just avoid village, especially if you know that your village people are not good. Avoid altogether. And oh yeah, I'll get you guys to watch Sandra. I don't want to talk too much, but let me show you guys how her parents set her for failure. So she's gonna tell you guys her story. I need to hold on. Nice. Okay, I feel like this video is not working, but I will sort it out right now. I need to reset my phone. I need to reset my phone, and then I need to play you guys a reaction video, Sandra's video. Nice to see you guys live, even though people don't come as many as I expect them to. And seems like people are not watching my videos nowadays. But I really apologize, guys, for last night's night video. Really, the internet went crazy on me. So to avoid the village as well, he never lets anyone. Guys, avoid the village. Avoid it at all cost. Avoid. You might be innocent, you might not know, but village people, village people will do you. Especially even now, they even fight over land. Still now, they fight over land. They are, I don't know, why is this not Let me just go to YouTube and find her channel. Like things like they don't want to see you succeed. Village people hate to see people succeed, especially if they see that you're bringing a little bit joy to your mother. If they don't make you mad, running in the streets and absolutely crazy, they will either poison you or do something to you. Listen to Sandra's story. Let's watch her advert so that we can support her. So the video is just starting.
Hey guys!
The
Welcome
tripod
back
is
to my
not okay. Yeah,
channel.
there you go.
Wow, I'm so happy to come back here once again. Like, I'm super grateful to all of you for the outpour of love, like the love that you guys showed me the last time in my first video. Like, I lay down on my bed like this and I begin to imagine as in how much you guys love me. I never believed it in my life that people can actually show me this quality amount of love. Like, I'm so grateful to all of you. In fact, the outpour of love made me summon the courage to do this particular video today. So if you're new here, my name is Sandy. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to this space. And if you are a returning subscriber, I am super grateful. You guys are the best. I love you guys. I love you all. I love you all. I just love you all. So, let me quickly, without wasting much of your time, go into the video, like tell you guys about the reason why I'm here. Like I promised. I'm going to be telling you guys how I lost my husband. So I it's been difficult coming back here to do this, and I think with the love and encouragement words that I got the last time, I decided to come back to do it because I already promised you guys. So I just want to go straight to the point. But first, I want to tell us something. Sometimes in life, it is always good to listen to, maybe when you're trying to go to some place, or maybe you're trying to do something and a loved one is close by trying to stop you not to do that or not to go to that place. Sometimes it's good to listen to them, especially when you know that this person loves me, when you know that this person is not trying to stop me, maybe to fulfill a selfish purpose. It is always good to listen because it affected me. That is what I'm here to share. So it was 5 weeks after my wedding, because my husband, we didn't wed immediately we got married. I already have my 2 kids before we decided to wed. It was 5 weeks after my wedding, and one day after my last baby's birthday, Sammy's birthday, he got this call from the village. There was this burial that he needed to attend, like being the first son of the family. They needed him to be present there. So he got the call. Everybody was calling that he didn't come back. He's supposed to be there. It was on a Monday. Sammy's birthday was on a Sunday, the previous day. So it was on a Monday. He had already gone out with my kid brother. So all of a sudden, I just saw them come back to the house. He started packing his things and all that. I was trying to like, Daddy, where are you going to? I was trying to stop him. So he insisted, because we already talked about it, that he's no longer traveling to the village for that particular burial, because my mind did.
We are watching her adverts so that she can get revenue.
not carry it. A lot of people, every other person's mind did not carry it, but he's at a stage, because of the pressure he was getting from the village, he decided to travel. He made up his mind to travel. So he got back home and refused to listen to me. I tried to stop him from going. He refused and pushed me out of the road and left. He told my junior brother to come and drop him off. So he left. And he traveled home that day with a night bus to the village. You can imagine the pressure he was getting from home that made him leave. So he traveled. And 5 days later, he returned back to Lagos. That was on Thursday, on Thursday, the previous week. That was a week plus. He returned back to Lagos. So after about 3 days that he got back, he fell sick. He started feeling somehow, you know. I thought maybe it's a normal thing now. We started giving drugs, malaria, typhoid, and every other thing. We went to the hospital, lab test was conducted, and nothing was found on the lab results. So I became worried. How can someone be sick? This person is sick, and um, the lab result is not showing anything. So I decided to involve my parents. My mom called me and said she had a dream where someone came to my door to pick up the slippers. I told my husband, he said he doesn't believe in dreams and all that. But me, I know that something is wrong somewhere. So I engaged a few of my friends in prayers and all that. We started praying, and later on, to cut the long story short, we found out that according to them, that he was poisoned. He was poisoned. So I we started running helter skelter. Everything in the house started going out, um, going to places. Anywhere they tell us to go to, we go there. Anywhere they mention that I should go to, I go there. With a 1-year-old baby with me, I was just running helter skelter with Sammy everywhere, traveling to places. We went to Jebode, Mountain of Possibility, Ekiti State. I went there and I fasted for 3 days, no food, no water, with my son, a little baby. And I was trying to do everything possible just to have my husband back. His condition was getting worse by the day. So one day, one of my, okay, let me just say, my godmother called me and said, Sandra, this is getting out of hand. We just need to travel back home. So we came back home. The family refused and said we are not going to take him to where they said we should bring him. We spent 3 weeks at home without any treatment, no medical treatment, no herbal treatment, and he was just going down by the day. So by the time they had accepted for us to go to Nsuka, I don't know if any of you know where I'm talking about, to check um, if he's okay, I like to check what is wrong with him, because they already said he's poison. By the time we got to Nsuka, the man, we brought him in because by then he don't have strength anymore because he vomits blood. I watch my husband vomit blood, like he'll be vomiting blood. He'll be vomiting blood like full bucket of blood. This custard bucket, my husband will vomit blood. I watch him vomit blood almost every day. He was dying. I could not help myself. Nobody there to help me. Nobody there to help me with my 1-year-old baby that follows me around everywhere. So at the stage when we got to that place that day, they said, the man said he can no longer do anything, that we should take it home.
So guys, that part is muted because she was overwhelmed with grief. So she went to grieve throughout that part. it was sort of like just like the camera person just left her to mourn because she's still mourning, you know. The village people called her husband, and you know her husband seems to have been doing very good. Probably he had built a house and maybe set up a permanent house in the village, and her mother had no idea that there was somebody who had so much jealous over this, as in this man's mother probably had no idea, right? This lady is only 24 after she was forced into this marriage by her parents to bring wealth into the family. So she goes from the time she's a teenager, by the time she's 24, she already have two sons. So here you can see she's so overwhelmed with grief, thinking of how much her husband suffered before he died. Because somebody decided to bewitch the husband and also to poison him. They called him after his birthday. The day after his birthday, called him abruptly, just so that he can go to the village so they can murder him. Hey! Hey, whoa!
How long was he sick for? He was sick for 4 months. Okay. And you guys were at the village until he passed away? Yes, 3 days after we got back from Suka. Because the man said we should take him home. So 3 days after we returned back from Suka.
Hey!
He died and they were hiding it from me because I was too tender and already. How about I him too much? Yeah, hiding it from me that they took him somewhere, he's not dead and all that for like 3, 4, 5 days before they now summoned courage. They said I should bring my little baby that was with me, I should take Sammy to my mom and come back so that before we go and see him. So before they now summoned courage to tell me that my husband is dead. So that was how I became a widow. And that was when my suffering began. That was when life became mean to me and my 2 children. Okay. I'm so sorry, please. I tried not to do this. It took me time. This video is supposed to have come up for a long time, like at least 3 days after the last video, but this is exactly what I've been trying to avoid. I hardly tell people how my husband died because he suffered. The vomiting of blood, thick blood, clothes, and every other thing. So I, after the burial, there's this thing that I'm supposed to do as a widow in my husband's tradition, but because I'm still too tender, he said I will not do it because of my age. I mourned him, of course, but because of my age and everything, they said I'm not going to do that tradition because they know that in future, so I can be free to live my life. My mother-in-law engineered it. She stood by me and said nothing is going to happen. She will not allow them to intimidate me, although I cut my hair and everything the normal way the Igbo tradition demands. My children were not there when he was buried and everything. He took away my children because of their age. Sammy was just 5 years plus then. Danny was one
Hey.
year old. So,
Yeah.
so after the burial, please pardon me. Pardon me if you're watching this. Just pardon me. I tried not to do this. God is my only witness. But just to hear so. My mother-in-law being the only person that stood by me. If anybody tells you that there is no good mother-in-law out there, the person is lying. She was more than a mother to me. You dare not look for my trouble when my mother-in-law is there. She loves me so much. Despite my childishness and everything, she welcomed and
So, guys, there she's basically just talking about her mother-in-law and stuff. And then obviously because her mother-in-law was also so sad, to an extent the mother-in-law had to pass away 4 months or so after the son's death because the grief overwhelmed her to an extent she could not live. So this lady is 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 um is one of example of how traditions, like how traditions that are still being upheld in the African cultures even right now. Her father, because she is a girl child, her father said that after she finished high school, her father said that she don't she cannot educate her father. She can find now a husband so that her husband can bring in dowry, help the family while educating her. So that is the reason why she was barely 18 and they connected her with a guy who was already in his 30s or heading to 40s. So these parents did not even investigate, as in, they probably don't even know this man's background. There are some people, some men that you marry them and they would drop everything to run to, like, the village. There are people in the village sort of control him like a muppet. He don't have a mind of his own. He does not listen to the wife. So obviously the husband, the wife was telling him, don't go wherever they are telling you to go. You just came back from there. Don't go there again. Because the wife had felt in her spirit that whatever it is that they were calling him for was very strange, that he just came back and now they are calling him to go attend a funeral that was not even, like, that there are some funerals that even if you don't attend, Kaliwali, you don't attend, maybe you can be busy or something. Send in your contribution via mobile money or whatever. Again, this lady told the husband, don't go, please don't go. And the husband pushed her away and went to meet his death. Because after she had the dream, she was very uneasy. She just didn't want him to go because she felt it. Woman's intuition is strong. She felt like these village people, they are calling you, but I am not happy because I don't know what they are calling you for. But you see, the husband, there was some forces that was pulling him to the slaughterhouse. Even he's not thinking right. He's running like headless chicken. Going and he's fatigued, but he has to take a bus at night. He has to go. Why is it that these village people are controlling him with a string like this? Village people. That is why usually, you guys, it is very necessary for people to cover whatever they have. It is necessary because if it is mandatory that you have to build a house, I'd rather you buy, because you know in African culture usually the father uh, like gives land, like distributes lands towards the sons, just so that you don't put a permanent house in that homestead. Then the villagers will see, ha, that is going to be your downfall. So now probably he went and put a permanent house, and maybe people saw that he was doing good. It's better you do your things far away. Oh, thank you. Somebody has contributed $5. Oh, you guys are so nice. Adama's blogs. Oh, you're so kind. Bless you. So anyway, this person made sure that he, like the village, even if you have a house, even if you want to build a house, buy land far away from these villagers. Hmm? And then don't introduce your things. Sometimes people want to show, I want people to see the testimony, what God has done to me. I don't know, I don't like, I know that there are people who know me that watch this video. Sorry, that okay, this the UAE puts on a curfew reminder telling people to get inside their homes because of the COVID. So it's now 11 o'clock. They usually have a curfew, the government rubbish. So you see, I've had a lot of, even in my home where my dad, my dad's, what is it called? Where my dad was born. They had a lot of, they just have a lot of drama, in a sense of 100% there is no love amongst each other. There is no love amongst each other. And I didn't say anybody when the village people are going for juju. I did not say that. Please do not quote me on that. I did not say my people go for juju. Please, don't quote me. I just said that in the village there's a lot of animosity. I don't know, is it called animosity or what is it called? Like, there is just people don't love each other. And I usually love families who love each other and are there for each other genuinely, not when you see your brother's daughter doing good, you have something here, you know and sometimes people don't even know that they have that. They don't know. Mm? And for me, you just have, sometimes you want to, sometimes you are very, because for me, you guys in my family, I'm a very welcoming person. I want to bring people together. I want to bring people together, but not everybody have the same heart as me. That is why I want to keep to myself. And it's not because now I'm like this, and I'm all this. No, it's because you just want to keep low profile. For the longest time in my village, people knew that I was doing prostitution in Dubai. That is what they were saying. Oh, that one. She's in Dubai prostituting her body. So I reinforced, I told them, yes, I am actually prostituting, so that they can leave me alone. Huh? Leave me alone. My life is kaliwahla. The minute somebody find out that your life is, you're doing well, for some reason, you become a threat. Especially if you have step siblings, people in the village, you have them. If you are my step sibling and you're watching this video, I do not care. Leave me alone now. Usually I say to myself, this, in our village, people usually say that, why you talk like this, why you say things. I just said that in most families, I did not lie. There's no love amongst each other. There is something here. Here. That is why even if You just want to keep low profile because you don't know whose leg are you going to step on. That is why it is better for you to, it's good to take care of your mother. If you have a mother, take care of her. Even call your mother. Instead of going to the village, send your mother plane ticket. Let your mother come to you. Don't go there. Then you're going to show, look, I'm driving good car. Don't make people uncomfortable with your success. I'm telling you. The minute you go there, make sure you know where you put your underwear. Make sure you know where your clothes are. Make sure you guard everything. I did not say anybody is a witch. I just told you based on this story that you just watched this lady, they poisoned her husband. For what reason? This man had sons, had a son. Wouldn't you be not have mercy on that son of a woman? What did she have? And the same people, don't they know that the same grave who took this man, they are not living forever, even them. And they will die the most painful death. They will, what is it called? They will actually diarrhea through their mouth. You think, let me tell you, the minute you go doing this and harming people like this, I kid you not. I kid you not. You will not leave this earth better than the person that you made to suffer, who was vomiting a bucket full of blood. He did not have to die, untimely death. But just for the sake of, I don't know what it was. What is it? Land. Usually matter of land dispute. Huh? I say to myself, even if I'm going to buy a piece of land somewhere so that I will be buried there, I will have a piece of land. I will have a small land somewhere that I will just buy for the sake of buying land so that I don't bother you. And sometimes people usually say, hey, you talk like this, you talk on the internet, we will not come to your funeral. Huh? Who told you when I'm dead I will bother who come to my funeral or who does not come to my funeral? Me, when I'm dead, I'm dead. You don't bury me, you are the ones whose noses are going to be bothered. Not me. The truth has to be said at one point or the other. If you have success, even how small it is, make sure your village people know that you're not doing good. When they know that you're not doing good, they will not bother you. They will not bother you. They will not bother you. They'll say, that one, she's not even doing good. What is that? Like, she's a migogo. She have nothing to offer. Then they will, even if you are a millionaire, you have millions in the bank. Stay low-key. Don't show off and show people, oh, I'm the one who know how to contribute. I've learned my mistakes. I know how to contribute better money than everybody else. Even if you are a generous person, they will not see that as generosity. They see it as you are showing off. Now you want to make us know that you have money. And then from then onwards, they will deal with you accordingly. And when I'm talking on this internet, you say, Nilotic Empress, she's full of opinions. I only say the truth now. Village people are not to be trusted. The only person you can trust is the mother who carried you 9 months inside her womb. Your mother and your father. If you have step people or whatnot or others do whatnot, you don't know what they have here when it comes to your success. Even if you have the love, you can help them, but from a distance. Keep low-key. This thing of bringing people are near you, you don't know what people have inside their hearts about you. You don't know. Not many people are gifted with just like, you know, it's okay, you know. Some people don't know that they also, like, life, people are different in life. Some people don't just accept this is my fate. If it's my fate, it's my fate. That is her fate, it's her fate. They will start tampering with your future, your destiny. They usually even take your star, you know. If you don't believe me, go and watch Calvin Ewing videos. Then you will know what village people did to him. It's very hot. Let me turn on this AC a little bit. Village people is an unbelievable. Let me see what you guys are saying. My mom always used to cry about village people until her deathbed. She was convinced that somebody bewitched her. Convinced 100%. And she was always telling us, my child, if you go where and you go there and you go there, be careful. My mom used to wait until you come back from the bathroom, and she was asking you, where is your underwear? Where did you put your underwear? She will not rest until you give her your underwear. She keep it for you. And she will not let you give somebody money with your hand like this. I think that is where I got it from, in a sense of I feel like I'm not, let me just say, not paranoid. I'm not paranoid, but I'm aware that something, because you guys, the way my mom suffered on this earth, I've never seen any suffering like that in my entire life. She was convinced from where she came from her father's house. She was convinced, and other places where she stepped, she knows herself. There are things that she told me that I cannot tell you guys here, but she was convinced that she was not safe in her life. Her children were not safe. She always cried. She always asked, where did you eat today? Have you eaten there? Don't eat there. Why are you eating there? Did you eat there? She used to always be worried. Where are my children and what are they doing? Because these people will mess your life, my child. She used to be worried all the time. Just because she probably saw how the things that were going on in her life, she was saying that the occurrences were just not normal. And it is true, it was never normal for my mother. Until her death. She died alone in a house that is Jesus. God have mercy. I can't believe it. Couldn't she just not wait for me until I have a little money so that I can build her a house? Why did she have to die like that, like a dog? In a house by herself? No mattress, no nothing, no food. What is this? She's dying in a house that have holes all over the place, a mad house that have holes, and when it rains, it's raining on her. What is this kind of madness? I do not like it. I do not like it. These village people, they are not good. And also something that I think that people have to also live their lives in a better way. Don't give these people opportunity. People have to be very smart in this life. Not everyone is for you. You don't know, there are some friends that are very close to you. They are very close to you. But in the secret, they are going behind in the shrines. And poisoning their friends. How many friends have been poisoned? Yet people are fighting racism. This is nothing compared to what these people are doing in our communities. People have grown very, very cold hearts that you cannot trust people anymore. It's 2020. You don't trust people. You don't show off. You just like pretend that you are not doing well. Even when I was building my house, I was like, I was just uncomfortable. Have you ever been uncomfortable to have money even in your pocket? You just feel, you're just uncomfortable. Even when you are around, it's not like, even when people, the way people look at you, you're just uncomfortable, you know? You just feel like they have something against you because now you are a little brown. You know, when money comes, even darkness go now. Your skin become a little bit more brown, a little bit. Huh? And then you come from, you go there's a funeral in your village. You've come from Canada. Another one come from UK. Hey, my friend, it doesn't matter even if you're washing toilets in UK or in Canada. The minute you land and you reach in your village, everybody is not important. The person who have come abroad is the one who is important. Every eyes is on you. Doesn't matter even if you're poor in that London that you are. So you just like, for me, I don't like commotion. You know, I do not like, even when my sister, she's very show offish. You know, she likes to show me off. My elder sister, because sometimes she just feels like, she was telling people in the funeral, I don't even know why my sister is like that. She feels like, I can understand where she's coming from, because in my village, in my family, my mom was a second wife, and we were illegitimate children. I said it. If you're watching my video and you know that, don't bother me. I will talk about my life. I don't care. If you don't want to watch, I don't care about family with who. Especially one day, if I leave this earth, I will leave this earth alone and get inside my coffin alone, and then go to before my God alone. So if I have a story to tell, I will tell it. So don't be coming to me and tell me, why you say that? Don't you, are you not feeling like your relationship with who? Relationship with who? The only person that was supposed to be have a relationship with everyone is dead. My mother, my father, my sister, everybody gone. So what do you mean relationship? Forget relationship. They only want relationship with you when they see that you're a little brown. You're now brown. Your skin is a little brown. You know, when you're suffering and you look funny with dry lips and not brown anymore, nobody want to have relationship with you. They want to associate with you only when you have a little bit of money, a little bit, and they hear the name, oh, Dubai. She's in Dubai. So my sister is one of those people who, and I can understand where she's coming from. She's coming from a place where we were illegitimate children and we were very, very neglected. We were not associated, like we were not people in our family. Not people. If I start to emphasize to you, unbelievable. So my sister, whenever she sees me or she sees us, how we've grown, and like at least we are independent and we were doing something in our lives, she feels so proud. So she wants to rub it on people's faces. So you were in one of my cousin's funeral, and that was the first funeral that I've been. I told you guys that my dad's funeral I didn't attend, my mom's funeral I didn't attend, because I was here already. It was not easy, especially my mom's funeral. I told you guys that I was not aware that she had died, but it was not easy for me to attend those funerals because I was here. Then the funeral, my cousin's funeral that I attended, my sister wants to show off. And now she's going around. Obviously, everybody now has known that I am one of the visitors, one of the daughters of the home who's come all the way from Dubai. God, people, I wanted to get inside a ditch and cover myself with grass so that I can be camouflage. You know, I don't want anybody to look at me because everyone is like, is she the one? And then like it's not only me there was another one who was coming from UK. She's also very low key because she knows, as in you, yeah, that's what I mean. So when I went and we were in the funeral, and I just want to be low key. I want people to know that me, I'm working for Indian family in I was working for Indian family as a housemaid in Nairobi, and then I left with the Indian family. Nowadays the Indian family are in Dubai. So everyone is asking me. I say to them, yeah, I'm working as a housemaid in Dubai. So everyone was saying, oh, I thought you guys said that she was doing prostitution in Dubai. Yeah, no, she was actually working as a housemaid in Dubai. My sister came to them and was now wanted to make it look glamorous. My sister went and told everybody in the tent. She was telling them that there is nobody in this compound like this. There's nobody in this compound who is as blessed as Empress. Nobody in this compound who is as blessed as her. She's very low key, she don't show off, but she's very blessed. I said, who told you to tell my story now to these people? What, blessed with what? So I'm trying to say, I want everybody to take me as, I don't want commotion. The fact that I'm in Dubai does not mean that I'm rich, you know. Even if I was rich like Dangote, that Nigerian billionaire person, man, even if I was rich to that extent, I want to be known as I'm just there, I'm just, don't bother with me. But she's still having that mentality of she want to show off. She want to tell people, hey, look at us that you guys used to think that we will be nothing. She's there and she's doing this, and the other one has done that, and the other one has done that, the other one has finished school, and the other one has. So she wants to make people see that, sisi sio kidogo, as in we are not just sway, small, like this, small people. We are people who have also made it in life. And I used to hate it. I used to hate it. Even now that I have YouTube here, I know that there are people from my family who watch my YouTube underground, and also there are people that I don't care. They are watching. I want to be in a dodgy place and just like show just a wall. Just a wall. Like, I don't want to show people my living arrangement. I don't want, I want to have a low life, low, like, not even, I want what I have to be between me and my God. To be between me and my God. But of course, now it's too late, because people have seen videos here on YouTube, me showing my stuff, and you know what, like, it's too late, because now I'm on YouTube. So you guys, let me read what you are saying. So guys, when I tell you guys to be low-key, even if you have some special man that you feel like you want to, please do court wedding. You don't need a big wedding for what? They are only coming to say, hey, let's see. Hey, you don't know what they are coming. For what are you making all this extravagant wedding for? Just do a court wedding, intimate wedding. The rest of the wedding, you'll do them in heaven. Heaven is going to be a better wedding than these earthly weddings. Forget this. Do small, intimate court wedding and forget about commotion and show off. I feel like weddings, people just do them to show off. Just go do a small one. Introduce him to your mother and your father. If it were better, you could introduce them in the middle of the night when everyone is asleep. Villagers are asleep. Even better. But of course, you have to go there. Can you imagine when someone is getting married? Commotion. Huh? Enemies of progress, they come out of the wood. They are coming. Because to them, according to them, why should you be married? Why should you be married? So I'm going to be starting from here. I'm gonna read your comments because I'm sure people are commenting. Hello, I have been anticipating this video. uh, Tino loves smiles. So I'm not gonna read your names because some of you guys, your names are quite difficult to pronounce for me, and I don't want to butcher your names. So the one who have simpler way to, I'll give you a shout out. And guys, if you have a channel, let me know so that I can give your channel a shout out as well, even if it is just a small channel. Let me know. So there is another one called Ole Celebi. Are you Masai? Ole. She's saying hello, Empress. For Life, Esther is saying, okay, we are here live. So we like long videos. Thank you. Um, can someone please draw Sandra's channel name? Ole, her name is Sandra's Reality. Sandra's Reality, that is her name. And she have a couple of videos, but you will get gist about her. And her videos are quite interesting. And who else? And her channel is quite rising. It's amazing. Julie Osewe, 4 minutes late, yawa. Julie, yesterday I was asking you. Sorry, I thought I was asking you, but I remembered that the person I was asking you for was Mrs. Owoko. Mrs. Owoko, the one who stays near us. There's a, I don't know, I can't remember, but they stay. The Coptic, the one that is in no, where past filling station. When you come past filling station, there is a Coptic church somewhere there near that road, Kisumu Road. You know there is a Walker family there. So I was thinking maybe you are a Walker's daughter. So I can't remember Julia Sewe. If you used to be my dad's friend, then meaning that obviously I might not know you, because I only met my dad for the first time in my life. I met my dad when I was 10, and I left home when I was 18. So when I was 10, I met my dad for the first time since I was born. And as in, I don't know, there's a lot of I can't remember. And then at 18 I left home. So that is a total of 8 years or 7 years, 7 years or so, that I stayed with my dad. So I don't think I would know you, right? And because maybe I was busy with school. And also Adama's vlogs. Oh, Adama's, you have a vlog channel. That's nice. Sheila Abshir, Fiona Apio, Kawuni Ling Manadeno. I'll see what you've written. Sandra's Reality. You guys watch her. You'll love her channel. My dad, so Apio is saying, my dad always said to avoid the village as well. He never lets anyone know when he is going there or leaving. Guys, just have the lowest profile. Even when you're going there, don't show off. There are people who like to show off. They are hiring cars, whatnot. Even if you hire a car, leave it parked in the shopping center somewhere or somebody's, and then come on foot, or don't show off. Having car is a big deal. It's such a big deal. You're going to show commotion and give people this. For what reason? You won't like it afterwards. So I'm going to your channel next. Adama's vlogs, when I'm finished, I'm going to check you out. I think I will tell a story of my village people. I almost got killed with juju in my wedding night. I lost one of my pants. I lost my engagement ring, and they didn't expect that I will have kids. My God, God really helped you. God really, really helped you. I was there's a girl who I used to be friends with, and she was also giving me these amazing stories about how you know, especially the if you come from a home where uh, your mom had a co-wife, there's always a problem with the co-wives, or I don't know, uncles' wives or whatnot. Like they don't want their brothers' children to do well. So she was telling me that even one of her cousin pilot was, died in a plane crash, and another one died mysteriously. Her mom went crazy and died mysteriously. Like they are just dying these mysterious deaths that even the doctor cannot explain. And it's like in this one household, and they knew, they most of the time they know which this woman, the person who does these kind of things, they know them. So this girl is nowadays, so she's just like so spiritual and very prayerful, because she knows that it's she knows that she's fighting against some powers, so she's very careful. And she never go home, and I think she's bought land and built a house far away from her family. And because she's an orphan, both her parents are dead, so she just keep very much low profile, her and her sister. So that's really good, and I think that is what people need to do. If this man could have just listened to the wife for a minute, until today, she could have still been alive. To be honest, he could have still been alive. You cannot let the village people control you with strings like that. There is a time that you have to tell them no. It's very late in the night and I have to be with my family. Or switch your phone off. What was the reason of them calling him to go and murder him? Switch your phone off, for crying out loud. They poisoned him. So mind over matters, you're saying hello, dear. Hi back. I don't know what Sandra's story is, but first of all, I want you guys to go and listen to how she got to marry that guy. She's sort of, her channel has a storyline. So when you watch the first video, will lead you to the second video, will lead you to the third video, and then now she start making vlogs. You will meet her parents. Her dad and her mom didn't know better. Of course, they are village people. Most of these village people don't know better. you know they are still working with customs and traditions and all this rubbish. So they are very old school, they don't know better, so you cannot even hate them. They look so cute. They don't know better that they sold their daughter only to meet this type of madness of being a widow at 24. I know anybody can be a widow, but for this one, this was something arranged that she was forced into, only to go and get married to somebody whose village people are crazy like this, only for them to murder the same man and leave her husbandless. And at this point, you wouldn't say, oh, why wasn't she doing anything with her life, that when the man died, that is when she was like suffering and whatnot. She was young, a kid getting married. She hadn't even finished college. And when was she even doing college, yet she was busy with this man giving birth to babies? Eh? When? The minute a first child comes, you have time for college. At least she started going to college. This man had promised her father to take her to college. And yes, the guy kept his promise. And she grew to love him and took him to her to college. And she just started, when things started picking up for them, that is when they decide to murder this man. And in this case, they murdered two people in the family, because the mother also died because of the depression that she got out of her son's death. Guys, madness, absolute madness. Do not trust. So somebody is saying you've subbed Sandra's, you'll watch later. No way, all these stories are convincing me not to even have a traditional wedding back home in the village. No, Fiona. No, 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 no. And I warn you, please make it very, very, very private. My friend, the one who is hosting me now, she never even did, she never showed off. She never showed off. Her wedding was very, very private. Was very, very, very private. And she married someone from who is not Kenyan. She went and she did a court wedding, only two of them and a witness. They signed the papers, they came back with rings. Even me, myself, I did not know that she got married. Very, very secretive. Hmm? She was doing her things at her own pace with her own. Even me, I didn't even know when she got engaged. And we are friends. Some people just keep low profile. And she's slowly by slowly she's teaching me also me, she was telling me there is no point of showing off and taking this man. Of course now she goes with him to her mother's village and stuff like that. They are not Luos, they are Kikuyu, but even nowadays, even in Kikuyu land, they have this. They also have it, my friend. The villagers have this. So he visits and all that, just her mom's homestead. And her mom has her own homestead. It's not like it's not like our homestead where there's an uncle here, there is another uncle there, there's an uncle, they have wives and they have children. Like one homestead have like 10 homes. No, it's not like that. They have their own plot that they have. So they visit there, and very low profile. Even no Facebook posting, oh look, I have this car, look, I'm married like this, look, he brought me a ring, or he bought me flowers, look, he did this to me. No, everything is very low profile. You'd never even know what is going on in her life, the lady that has hosted me. So even I learned from her, even usually sometimes when she sees me making videos on YouTube, she's laughing. When she sees things like, like house tour, she's like, you YouTube people will will kill us. What is this house tour you're giving on the internet? She don't understand the entire vlogging concept of people showing their homes in the internet. She don't get it. She just want to be a low-key person just like that. And I think she's taught me, because me, I'm very open. I tell her, I just like, but for her, she's like, she keep her things to herself. I don't trust anyone. I keep everything quiet. I don't even like people coming to my house. But then, about that, for me, I'm in her house because you have to know what. There are some people that you can have that you just become like friends. Like for example, when she's in need, it's very easy for me to jump a fence for her. I would, you know I would definitely, like, even if something is happening, she calls me in the middle of the night, I would jump out of my bed even without putting on clothes and go and find out what's happening, and help her. So you can see somebody, like, even if when she's in need, I'm there for her, and she can always count on me. So even me when I'm in need, of course. And then there is always that boundary, that you have to put with your friends. And for me, respect matters a lot. Respect matters. Like now I'm in her house, I know that her husband is here. Not many ladies are very comfortable to just bring their female friends around their husbands or around their house, and they have their family and stuff like that. No, but with me, it's like, I will respect. I will respect boundary. I know there's a boundary that I have to respect. The way I dress, I cover. You'll never see me just going like this when her husband is around. Never. I'll cover myself. I'll put on long things. I will not put on makeup. I will not, like, show off. For what am I showing off in somebody's house? And keep low profile, and keep in this room, to give people space. That's me. And it's people are different. People are very different. So for me, it's like I've known her for the last 12 years, and she helped me, I can help her anytime, you know. So it's a two-way thing. It goes two-way, not just one person who is like sort of a leech who is always taking from their friends, taking, and they cannot give back when their friend is in need. No, that's not a friend. That is not a friend. So somebody is saying, Fiona Apio, I woke up with very swollen hands. Uh, said said the juju was not for me. Uh, they put blood on the tires of our car to make us have an accident. What? Adama vlogs. What the hell? You escaped that. And if you knew something like these people, you just you just innocently invited these people to your wedding. That is why for me, no. Don't eat from anyone, don't take any gift, don't leave your shoes about yeah, just people to be careful, man. That's so wicked. What's wrong with people? Do they not want people to live? There are people who don't have humanity in their heart. So poor lady, we can live about man that she's trying. She is really, sometimes you have to walk away from these village people. Just leave them there and don't help them. Villagers are not people one should trust. Exactly. She looks much older than, yeah, the guy is quite older. And you were talk about being feminine, like she's still mourning, so she cut her hair. Sometimes she puts on those long wigs and whatever, but right now she had to cut her hair because she's still mourning, so just understand her, please. No, the parents must have known the man. No, the parents must have known the man. A lot of men don't listen to their wives. My husband is one. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. You are also married to one who doesn't listen to you, my friend, my sister. I don't know, man. May God protect this man. Especially her man was not trusting. Even she told her man that my mom dreamt of something like this. Be careful. And her man was like, I don't believe in these things. I don't believe in these things. And my friend, there is no place like a juju in Africa. If people give you stories of the things that happen, that the people do, black magic to each other, you will be surprised. Um, yes, buying a house is better, so you can do it quietly. Thank you for supporting, Sandra. Thanks for reacting to this video. This has encouraged me to tell my own story. Go ahead, and actually if you tell your own story, I will also share it with my people so that they can know about it. Nigerian men like to show off their achievements. That's where the envy all starts. So why is there a curfew? I've never understood that. Does Corona stop when everyone is in their houses? My friend, since Fiona, since Corona started, they give people this curfew that when you're found out doing anything silly, they give you fines. So it's just a reminder for people that like curfew time is. But nobody is out now. I think the malls they closed by 10 o'clock, or so. I am not sure. Such a sad story. The voodoo on a young Jamaican woman who built a beautiful house. They were jealous, so they did this to her. I am telling you. I am telling you. Oh my God. You just have to like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But I think that you guys have said so many things. When I said I don't like people in my house, I was talking about your situation personally. I lived somewhere for 3 years with zero visitors. You are a decent and respectful person. Yeah, mind over matters. I understand. I understand that you didn't mean me, but I was just giving an example you can have friends that you can rely on, you know. Even me, obviously, I've learned from my mistakes before. I used to be so accepting, and I used to always let people come, even sleep with me in my bed and stuff like that, you know. So but nowadays I'm like, you know, like I used to share everything, share my clothes, share, even, you know, like they can just even sleep here, I don't care. But it just depends. You have to be careful, I think. And what does your intuition tell you about somebody? If your intuition is clear about them, then that's okay. My choice of wedding is a small intimate wedding. That is Wanjiru Muya is saying, my choice of wedding is a small intimate wedding. That's an that's an occasion of people you know they truly love you and you truly love them. Just a small one, intimate one. For me, it would be just a court one. Even no need for all this like dancing and all this. Like I don't even have many friends like that who are going to do all the drama in the wedding. No, no. Annabelle Olum is called Sandra's reality. Oh, okay. So, hey, somebody else is saying something. When I traveled to Kenya after 5 years, I lost my suitcase, forgot my flight day, and many the he were going many things. I think you meant to say many things were going wrong, just because I was dashing people. You are dashing people money. I learned the second time I returned, I didn't. Molly, where were you coming from when you're going to Kenya? Don't give money like with your hands. Just maybe mobile money, maybe send. I don't know, man. Don't give people money. Don't give people money, man. Be careful. I don't know. People are weird. Jamani, what is that neck thing you just did? Enemy of progress, nakupenda kweli. You know neck, something, you know waru? Waru is like, you know when someone is envious and badly, you know there's an envy that you can be so envy of somebody to an extent you want to harm them. You know the waru, waru. This one I mean is like, they feel the pain here for somebody else's progress. There are people who are like that, and they don't even they don't even know that it's dangerous, you know, and then it just leads them to go do something wrong to someone. For example, now the person who poisoned this man, really. And also stories about friends poisoning their friends, like, God. I don't know, man. I it's People are just, thank God I don't have many friends, guys. I'll just tell you the truth. I do not have many friends in my life. I'm an introverted person. I'm always to myself, and I'm very, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Let's just say I'm quite to myself. So even when I go to Kenya, because I used to have friends here in the Emirates, when I go to Kenya, it's going to be so difficult for me to start making friends again, you know, because obviously the friends that I used to have before I moved out of Kenya, now they've already moved on with their lives. So now I'll have to find new set of friends, and I find it is so exhausting at my age to just start making random friends, you know. I find it so exhausting. And thank God the place where I live, I'm telling you, I'll just be honest with you, and that court, you would even be hurt in the house and maybe stay there and nobody will come to check on you. My neighbors don't give a hoot, you know. Everybody's just in their own compound. Nobody comes to knock on your gate, nobody says hello. Like, I went there and I found that was the reception. Yeah, if you find that is the reception and you rarely see people, you don't see people. Like, for example, my neighbor, the next door neighbor, I don't see them. I see the housemaid sometimes walking around there, but I rarely see them. And even if I see them, like, I don't know, it's just people, if people just, like, for example, if you move into a place, somebody would come and say, welcome, you've just come, welcome, like it's a new house, that it was a new house that I had just built. So the day I moved in, if the neighbors were very open and like sort of friendly and wanted a relationship, they would have come and just sort of say to me, welcome, we've seen that you've just moved in. But no, my next door neighbor, no, they did not initiate that. So I was just like, oh, okay. But obviously we have a WhatsApp group in my neighborhood, whatnot, like in the entire court we have WhatsApp group. So usually people interact on WhatsApp group. So, but yeah, there was a day that the WhatsApp group chairman, the husband to this lady who stays next to my house, she's very involved. So she brought a WhatsApp group chair lady to my house because they had never met me before. So they came to my house, and just because I'm not used to people just storming into my house, I was just like just awkwardness, because I was like, okay. But of course you have to like sort of, for me, I thought we were just gonna talk outside, but hey, they just like went in, and I was like, okay. So so that was a bit of an awkward moment. So they came in and we chatted, la la la, just for like 5 minutes or so, because they were, but apart from that, there are no people who will come and, like, you will find me sitting outside talking or having banter with somebody. No, no, doesn't happen. Even in most estates, I see mostly the housemates, they usually sit outside and they talk. My housemate doesn't even talk to the next door house help, the helper. They don't talk to each other. Like, that's just how it is. Um, so they only want someone to fund their lifestyle through constant money deposit. So mind over matters, you're saying, yes, smart. Tell them you are a housemaid. That is everything, and what I used to tell them. At first, when I heard that they were saying that I was a prostitute, I got offended, because I was like, you could have branded me something better than that, man. That is very degrading. But I said, you know what? Forget it. Uh, so Rock Melvin is asking me, am I back home? Back home where? In Kenya? No, I'm not in Kenya. I'm just here still in the Emirates. If I, how can I be back home without you guys knowing that I'm back home? Ha! The day I'm back home, of course, all hell will break loose. I'm back home. It's like, have you ever seen a chicken who's been inside for so long and they've left her out? Right now, especially even now, the weather is so beautiful in Kenya. It's colder season. Here, forget this country. It is hot like crazy. So I will be so happy when I go home. So somebody is telling me, you are right, there is no love. I had to stop with these people stepping on my head to get where they want to go. My friend, there was a time that there was this WhatsApp group that a whole family was in. So I found that when I went to that my cousin's funeral, I got enrolled into this WhatsApp group because I had no idea that people were in WhatsApp group. My friend, this one WhatsApp group, there were just people disrespecting each other in the entire WhatsApp group. I was disrespected. People followed me on my WhatsApp to insult me, and a lot of drama. I said I will exit. I just exited. So from this WhatsApp group, people exited one by one, because they cannot be in a place together without fighting and without, insulting each other. And people are nowadays adults. There is no teenager, you know. So you can imagine what type of environment is this. If no love, it's like zileza People are just pretending, but there is no love at all. So I don't understand if people are just waiting until when you're dead for them to come and say, oh, you know, this one was like this one was like this, or she was like this. When you're alive, no one is showing you love. It's very sad, 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 sad state, you know. And for me, I was born and I found this place, this family like this. It's not like I, you know, it is something that I started experiencing even when I was young, you know. It is something that so you think now at this age now I will come and mend things. I can't. I cannot. So you just like, you just let it be, man. So so somebody is saying my grandparents, mind over matter is saying my grandparents not to leave me any land. I don't want it. I will buy my own. Good girl. Good girl. Usually for us in our culture, girls don't really inherit land. They give it to boys mostly. So if you don't have land, forget it. But if you, so for example, if you are unmarried, if you, let's say you pass away, you will be buried in your father's land. So that's not a problem. But getting land to build a house in your father's land, not allowed. Because for you people, women are expected to get married and then get land from their husband's home. So that's just the nini, what is it called? That is just the culture. But you know, actually, according to the Kenyan constitution, girl child is supposed to get land, but tradition will not allow them. Even when people are, you know, the land is being given, nobody is counting you. So forget girl child. The girl child is not lucky in that way. But I'm not even fighting over it. I'm like, just take it. Take it. Even some mothers and fathers can't be trusted either. You are lucky if you have good ones. Exactly. Some mothers and fathers, especially if you did not have good relationship with them and you feel like they are toxic and they are just bringing pain in your life instead of happiness, it's good to give them their space. Love them, but love them from a distance. But what I emphasize is people should never abandon their parents. This is what I think. You should never ever abandon your parents. To an extent, you don't help them. If you have money to help them, send food. Send even somebody from your village. Like, I don't know, send a friend, you know, to go and buy them food stuff and stock their house and help them. I believe this one fully, that helping your parents is one of the most noble thing that you can do when they are still alive, and people should never abandon them. No matter how horrible they are, you know, no matter how horrible they are to you. So yes, they want relationship when you have deeper pockets. I can't, guys, like for example, me, honestly, all my life in that village, I was a nobody, an absolute nobody. They will tell you nobody. But the minute they heard, did she board a plane? And I heard she went somewhere. She boarded a plane and she went, they are like, what manner of miracle is this? I want to listen. I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her. From nowhere now, everyone want to talk to me. Everybody want to talk to me. Leave me alone now. Hmm? Leave me alone. I'm busy doing housemaid job. Eh? Emirates open for passengers. You're coming soon. Susie J. Open for passengers. Do you mean Kenya airport is now open? Emirates is open. They are flying all over the place. But there are a lot of countries that still haven't opened their borders. The Kenyan constitution allowed daughters to inherit. Yes, appear they and allow, but according to our families are still tied in the the previous cult in their culture. They don't give land to ladies. At least my family, I know that they don't give land to ladies, because just recently people went to inherit, and no lady actually my stepsister inherited land. She inherited land, But for us, we are illegitimate. So how can we inherit? We cannot inherit. They will not give us. But they've given my brother. They've given my brothers. But for us, as in I have two brothers that they gave them. So because my dad accepted them, right? My dad said that they have to be given. So you have to honor these elders. If they say you have to give, you have to give. But for us ladies, no, we can't be given. So guys, I think this live is done. And thank God today the internet favored me. Ooh, I'm so excited. So let me leave you guys. Have a good night. It's now, what time is it here? Look, look what time is it in the Emirates. It's midnight. And I'm telling you, I won't sleep because I have to watch this video once I upload it. I have to watch it and laugh. I told you guys that I usually watch my own videos and then giggle. That is the only time I upload it. So I'm gonna watch the entire video, so maybe I will sleep in another 1 hour or so. So I'll see you guys, and thank you so much, dear. The person who just donated, I'll just look at your name again so I can mention you by name. I'm so super grateful. You've donated to my live. Wow. Amazing. So I'm just shuffling your name. Adamas Vlogs. Adamas Vlogs have decided to donate to my live. I appreciate it so much. Guys, go to Adamas Vlogs and go and support her back. You've seen she's just supported me by donating to me. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm so excited for no reason. For no reason. I love her for no reason because of her kindness. Nice to see you. Tell them to leave you alone because you're busy doing malaya job. Watakuacha kama mimi. We, Aki, I tell them that please. Yes, I tell them leave me. Please, I'm busy selling my puni. Because that is what they say I'm selling. Huh? They're saying I'm selling my puni. So I'm selling my puni in Dubai because I am a nobody. What else other job can I do if not selling my puni in Dubai? That's all I'm doing here. So anyway, you guys, have a lovely night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe. Bye bye.